Hey everyone, welcome to Nicole's Needlework. My name is Nicole and this is episode 30. Today is Tuesday, May 24th and it's right around 5:30 p.m. I don't have a whole lot to share, but I have like little bits and pieces. Like I don't have a lot of progress on one thing because I've been working on all different things. But main thing I did was last weekend I went back up to Stitch and Frame and picked up the framing that my piece that I had framed. So this is Isabella Fox by GGR. Sorry for the glare. So I'm so happy how this turned out. You can see that frame molding, so pretty. They did a really nice job. And again, this is Isabella Fox 1827 by GGR. I use 40 count vintage sand dune by Lakeside Linens and various silk threads using Attic Needleworks conversion. So very happy with that. While I was at Stitch and Frame, sorry for the, I ended up, I'd been seeing this for a while and then seeing it, Emily's Progress, Eclectic Possessions on Instagram, put me over their edge, so I decided to buy it. And I'm using, I went ahead and got some linen while I was there. This is 36 count Shadow by Picture This Plus. It calls for 40 count, but this was all they had, and it's probably a good thing I didn't get 40. So, because it's not extremely difficult to see, but I need to have my outline while stitching it. So, and I'm using the Needlepoint Ink Silks, and I had most of them in my stash except for one, so I was able to get that one when I was at Stitch and Frame. So I'm doing that 1/2 on the 36 count, and that's it. So pretty. I think it'll be pretty hung up with some samplers. While I was at Stitch and Frame, someone came up to say hi, and I asked her name. She said her name is Caroline. So hi Caroline, thank you for coming to say hi. That was very sweet of you, and everything you said was so kind. And let's see, what else did I work on? Oh, I worked on Smith Sampler. There's my little progress on that. That's 40 count vintage Meadow Rue by Lakeside Linens. And I'm using the called for silk threads, 1/2. So it's been a lot of fun to work on. I also worked a little bit on, where is it? Mary Lindley, also by Scarlet House. Mary Lindley 1829. Just a small little sweet sampler. And this is also on 40 count vintage Meadow Rue. And that's also using the call for silk threads. So, and I worked on Marthaposi just a little bit. I have been working on this grass here. Rows and rows of grass. I got one little sheep, and I messed up on his little tail and butt, but I'm just leaving it. I'm not going to rip it out. It won't affect anything in the design. So it's staying. So that's all I did on Martha. I also worked on, oh, and this is 40 count vintage meadow rue also. So I'm using that a lot, but I love it. It's not too dark, but it's not too light. Makes all the colors pop. Let's see. Oh, and that's using the called for needlepoint ink silks. So, the glare. And that's what Martha looks like again. I'm loving that. The problem is I love them all. I need 10 arms. Oh, this is an old sampler I finished a long time ago. And I cannot remember the name of it. I know it was in a Just Cross Stitch magazine. I'll probably have to go through my blog and then I'll put the name on the screen. But this sampler I finished a long time ago. I dyed the linen myself, and it may be coffee and tea. I may have used Vanna's method. Let's see, I think I stitched this in 2009, so that's how long ago it was. About 8 years. So what I'm doing is, since I filled the numbers in down there, I decided not to fill them in up here, but I went back and I think I decided I'd like to fill it in. So this is all I've been doing, is there's just 2 lines of white there that I'm filling in. I'm using Classic Colorworks bamboo. So I'm just filling, that's all I've been, just mindless stitching there. You can kind of see more of the dyeing right there. That was a long time ago. So I did that, just 2 rows of that. And what else did I work on? I worked on his eyes on the Sparrow a little bit. This linen, I'm still not 100%. This project is gonna, I'm probably gonna end up like running it over with my car. Right, Siobhan? Oh gosh. Anyway. So I just worked on getting some more of this border done. That's it. That's all I worked on. Maybe since the last time, I don't know if I had the sheep done. I think I did, because I may have mentioned that I've stitched it 3 times. Oh well, we'll see. So that's his eyes on the Sparrow by Heartstring Samplery, and this is the 36 count doubloon, and this is the 40 count, which is very pretty. So maybe I don't know, maybe I'll stitch 2 of them. No, I won't. Okay, last thing, where is it? Oh, here it is. Last thing I worked on was picture American Sampler by Plum Street Samplery. Plum Street Samplers. Where did I? Samplery. I'm changing the name of Paulette's company. So what I've been working on is more grass. Rows and rows. Why all my projects I have rows and rows and rows of grass. Anyway, above this fence there are 7 rows of grass. I'm on row 7. So yay, I can finally work on something other than fence or grass. but this is also Metal Rue. I'm not sure if it's vintage. I think it is. It's an older dye lot. I probably got this like 6 years ago or something. 40 count Lakeside linens, and I'm using the called for threads, except for instead of Classic Colorworks Calico Kitty, I'm using, where'd it go? Gentle Arts Ruby Slipper. So I think that's the only change I made there. I'm pretty sure. Very pretty threads. That's one thing I like about having my threads out of the baggies. So you can see them better. But I usually just keep my silks in the baggies to keep them nicer. They tend to get fuzzier more than cotton threads, which is why I'll sometimes use a little thread heaven on them. Especially the older Belle Soie. Some of the fuzziness of the threads can get onto the fabric. So I think that's it. I think that's everything I've worked on the last couple weeks. Thinking I might need to just kind of stick with one project to try and get or see some real progress on it. But I am enjoying working on anything I want that, you know, when the mood strikes. So I think that's it. Just another quick episode. Hey everyone, my video kind of messed up at the end, but I just wanted to say, hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you in a week or two. Bye.